I am your host today, Sherlina Agcopra. Welcome to my YouTube channel. To start with, let's have solving quadratic equation by extracting square root. Let's enjoy the fun with math, since math matters. Let's have example 1. Find the solutions of the equation x squared minus 25 equals 0. By extracting square root, write the equation in the form of x squared is equal to k. So in this equation given, our equation should be transformed into this form where it is x squared is equal to 0, or rather k, or x squared is equal to k. So in here, if you rewrite it into this form, from the given equation, we have x squared minus 25 equals 0. That would become x squared minus 25 plus 25 equals 0 plus 25. Applying the rule of addition property of equality. Adding both sides of the equation by 25. For you to have an equation of x squared is equal to 25. This 25 here is our k, where k should be greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, we can apply property A, where k is greater than 0, then x squared equals k has two real solutions or roots. That is, x is equal to plus and minus square root of k. So that becomes x squared minus 25 equals 0. When applied by A, property A, that becomes x is equal to 25. Since 25 is greater than 0, then the first property A above can be applied to find the values of x that will make the equation x squared minus 25 equals 0 true. So in here, x is equal to x, rather positive and negative square root of 25. That becomes x is equal to negative and positive 5. Or the value of the solution that makes the statement true from the original is when x sub 1 is negative 5 and when x is x sub 2 rather is positive 5 to make the statement true. Okay? I hope you understand. Now to check, substitute these values in the original equation. Our equation x squared minus 25 equals 0. So our x of 1 is positive 5. When you substitute the value of 5 here to x, that becomes 5 squared minus 25 equals 0. 25 minus 25 equals 0, or 0 equals 0. That makes the statement true when x is 5. Same thing if x is negative 5, you have to substitute it here to make 25 minus 25 equals 0 equals 0. So both values of x satisfy the given equation. So the equation x squared minus 25 is 0 is true when x is equal to 5 or when x is equal to negative 5. So the equation x squared minus 25 equals 0 has two solutions, As I said before, x sub 1 is positive and the other one, x sub 2, is negative 5. Hope you understand. Let's go to example 2. Solve the equation t squared is equal to 0. In here, our equation t squared is equal to 0, our k here is 0. So since t squared equals 0, then the equation has only one solution. That is, from x squared is equal to k, then if x is 0, or rather k is 0, of which t squared is equal to 0, then t is equal to k as 0. So what property did we apply? Let's see. So here, our given equation is t squared equals 0. Then, from here, t squared is equal to k, where k is equal to 0. Then we are applying property b, extracting square root property b here. If k is equal to 0, then x squared equals k has one real solution or root, or x is equal to 0. Property b. Then substitute the value of t, which is 0, from the equation t squared is equal to 0. Then our equation now is 0 squared equals 0. And 0 squared is also 0. So that makes the statement true. So therefore, the equation t squared is equal to 0 has one solution. That is, t is equal to 0. Okay? Next. Example 3. Find the roots of the equation x squared plus 9 equals 0. Write the equation in the form of x squared is equal to k. So in here, if we are to apply the addition property of equality, adding both sides by negative 9, so that becomes s squared plus 9 minus 9 equals 0 minus 9. Or you got s squared plus 0 equals negative 9, or s squared equals negative 9. From here, of course, you can see this is our k, where negative 9 is the value of k. So since negative 9 is less than 0, then the equation s squared equals negative 9 has no real solutions or roots. Let's refer extracting square root property C here. What is C? Property C. If k is less than 0, then x squared equals k has no real solutions or roots. So therefore, if k is less than 0, then there is no real number. When squared, negative gives you negative. So therefore, the equation s squared plus 9 equals 0 has no real solutions or no roots at all. No root at all. Okay? So let's have. Are you still with me? Now let's find the solutions of the equation. The quantity x minus 4 squared minus 25 equals 0. And to solve the quantity x minus 4 squared minus 25 equals 0, add 25 to both sides of the equation here, applying the rule of addition property of equality, which states that any number added to the left and the right side of the equations to make it equal. So the resulting equation is, you have this one, x, or the quantity x minus 4 squared is equal to 25. So this is the value of our x minus 4, and then squared equals 25. And 25 here is our k. So therefore, from here goes to where our k now is 25. So I think, or I'm sure that our k is greater than 0. So what property are we going to use? Since our k is what? Greater than 0. What property? So let's try. Let's simplify first this part here. So squaring both sides. So we have now here square root of x minus 4 squared. We should have here a quantity to signify that both this binomial here should be squared. Equals plus and minus square root of 25. Then we come up with x minus 4 is equal to is equal to positive 5 and negative 5. So solve for the x in the equation. So again, applying properties of equality, you add 4 to both sides to make this part on the left side 0 and added to the right side. So we have here x minus 4 plus 4 equals 5 plus 4. That becomes x is equal to positive and minus negative 5 plus 4. The equation will result to two values of x. One is using positive 5 plus 4, that becomes 9. That is our x sub 1. And the other one using negative 5 plus 1 for x sub 2. And that becomes negative 1. Okay? So that ends our topic for today. I hope you enjoyed the topic and you learned something from it. God bless everyone. Bye-bye. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. Okay? Bye!